Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. I have some late picks for you guys. First off, I apologize about the sound. I don't have my regular mic here, so it's probably going to sound a little choppy, and I do apologize about that. Pretty good start to the day. So we got we're 2-1 to start in basketball. We got 3 wins in football, and now for the first controversy in our channel. So for the first time, I didn't have a total number for you guys in the New Orleans-Tampa Bay game. So I got 51 in the game. I know a few of you guys messaged me saying that you were able to get 51.5, so you actually got wins. But then I've also talked to a couple of people that got 50.5. So I don't really know what to do here. So I'm going to put it down as a push. I hope that doesn't anger the guys who lost. The fact that I'm 5-1 outside of that, hopefully you guys will forgive me. But I'm going to put that one down as a push, guys. I had it at 51. Go figure, eh? Like the one time I don't actually have a total for you and my computer dies like right before I'm doing the video, because I like to get you guys like right up to the second numbers. And it lands right on 51. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, ugh. Anyway, so congrats a few of you guys. I know you won. Awesome. I'm sorry for the guys lost by half a point, and I promise going forward I will make sure that I have these numbers written down. Anyways, we got the Buffalo win under in the Houston-Baltimore game. That got a little interesting at the end, didn't it? Jeez. Just when you think you got a really easy win. But anyways, we got the win. Carolina, Atlanta, same thing. Like Houston-Baltimore, to me, guys, I told you guys, there was 14% of the money on the under. Everybody was on the over. I even had some people messaging me saying, like, bro, how can you take the under in that game? That's where Vegas makes their money. Like, my picks are not going to be popular. I think a lot of the picks I throw out there, you guys are going to be like, what is this garbage? But, you know, we're 5-1 to start the day. We got the Florida-UConn game still going on. I don't know what the score is right now in that game, but it was looking good early on. And then we still have the Texas-Arlington-Oregon game going tonight. But I'm going to give you guys a couple picks. One of the picks, guys, goes off in 1 hour and 10 minutes, so probably about an hour by the time I get this posted. And it's another basketball play for you guys. That game, guys, is going to be UC Riverside and Pacific, okay? UC Riverside, sorry, I'm watching the Pats game. UC Riverside and Pacific, all right? We are going under 115.5. So under 115.5, guys, it falls into the same category as the other picks I've given you today. So UC Riverside, Pacific, under 115.5. I'm just going to actually, because I put in a significant bet not too long ago, I just want to make sure that this line has not moved. Like I said, guys, it's going to be difficult in college basketball because on some of these smaller schools, when I'm putting in large bets, guys, that's like the only sport and only on totals where I could actually move a line, which is kind of pretty cool. And especially when you guys all start betting it, it definitely moves lines. So, yeah, we're still good actually. So bookmaker, bookmaker you get 116. Everywhere else, 115.5, 115.5. One book dropped to 114. I know why that is. Anyways, so 115.5, guys. You can find that at pretty well most books. Again, like, you know, I'm looking at in terms of bets reported, like right around 1,000 bets, like compared to like, you know, tens of thousands, 50,000 bets on NFL, right? So that's why the lines are so sensitive. But anyways, we're taking the under in that game, under 115.5, and that is an updated line. I'm not going to go back through a situation that I just had in that football game at 51. So now I have one more play for you guys tonight on the football game. Just going to pull that up here. All right, so interesting little indicator here, and this goes back. This is like, you know, I talk a lot about psychology, and I mean, psychology is such a huge thing in sports betting. So, right off the bat, when I look at the money distribution in this game, so we have Chicago and we have the Rams, okay? A Chicago-Rams matchup. Right now, 53% of the money on the Rams, 53% of bets on the Rams, only 44% of money. So Chicago is getting 47% of the bets, 56% of the money. One of the indicators here that I really like, and this is like a straight like psychology indicator. After week 6, I've talked about this indicator before for you guys. After week 6, when you have good teams against the spread playing against bad teams against the spread, the bad teams cover 66.7%, and that's a huge number. And that's kind of what we have in today's game. So what we have is we have Chicago that's covering at 25%. So they've only covered 25% of their games this year. All right. On the flip side now, we have the Rams that have covered 66% of the time. So public interpretation of this is they naturally want to be on the Rams. But again, I mentioned in these games, Chicago is going to cover the spread 66.7% of the time. That's good for a 28.4% ROI. Tell me where you can find a 28.4% ROI in NFL football. You can't. So the money distribution to me is not ideal. I would love to be, I'd love to see a number around like 40% of bets and like 46% of money. But it's still, I'm still happy with having a higher dollar amount than bets. I'm not a huge fan of being betting a little bit against Vegas, but at the end of the day, the lines are very close. It's not like there's like 80% of the money or anything crazy. So I like Chicago in this, but I'll tell you what I want to do on this game. Want to do like a blended rate. So what I mean by that is the line right now is Chicago +6. So, sorry. This is what happens when I watch football. This is the same thing happens when my girlfriend talks to me on Sunday, and I apologize, Christine. Sorry, I kind of get sidetracked. Watch football. Anyways, what we're going to do with this, guys, is we're going to do the Bears +6 at -110 for half our bet. So that's going to be half our bet. Then we're going to move the line to +7 -140 for half our bet. So it's going to be like a blended line in terms of like what we're paying. We're going to be paying on average -125 for those two bets, right? So take -140, add it to -110. That's 250 divided by 2 is 125. So we're paying 125 on average. That's the juice we're going to be paying. But we're going to get half our bet at +7, half our bet at +6. So that it's just going to be one bet, guys. So you're not doing like two full bets. You're taking whatever you would normally bet on a game and slicing it in half, all right? So that's what we're going to do for that game, guys. We are taking the Bears +6 -110 for half a bet, +7 -140 for half a bet, and then get the UC Riverside Pacific game under 115.5. And like I said, that game goes off in right about an hour. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. That's everything we got here. Just looking like there's 5 minutes left in the Florida-UConn game. Provided it doesn't go to overtime, we should get another win there. So that's it, guys. Great start today. I sincerely apologize for the total, the New Orleans-Tampa. Honestly, what are the odds, right? Like the one time I don't give a total, it lands literally right on the total of 51. So we're going to take a push there. I'm sorry if you lost. If you won, awesome. Congratulations. That's it for today, guys, officially. So hopefully we keep it going here. Got 3 more games going for you guys today. The late Texas-Arlington game I gave you in the earlier video, and these ones. So, guys, as always, have a very lucky day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.